I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to our video on how to make a sigil for Archangel Michael, Archangel of the Sun. We're going to use the Kamea of Soul, or the Kamea of the Sun, the magic square of the Sun. We're going to show you how to do that, and we're going to show you where other sources come from. Now, we have our wand that we made for the altar in the south, for our Enochian altars. This is a fire wand. It has a copper rod in the center of it, and the flashing colors red and green. The yellow is to represent gold, and the philosophical gold of the sun. Remember, we're getting the essence of the sun, and this is for the grade of Philosophus. Okay, you have to make this. Now you see in the center here we have Mem, Yud, Kaf, Aleph, and Lamed. This is Mem, Yud, Kaf, Aleph, and Lamed, and you have the sigil of Michael, or Michael, the Archangel Michael, Archangel of the Sun. Now that's using the Golden Dawn Rosy Cross. It's using the rose in the center of the cross. And it has Hebrew letters. We're going to show you that in a minute, how people get that particular sigil. We're going to make a different sigil using a different method, and we're going to tell you the difference between the two methods. Okay? Now, this is the book that we're utilizing. This is what they call the doorstop book, the Complete Golden Dawn System of Magic by Israel Regardie. 1990 publication. It's New Falcon Publications, Golden Dawn Publications, Scottsdale, Arizona, United States of America, USA. All right, now this is S.L. McGregor Mathers, very important personages in the Golden Dawn system. We have also Dr. W. Wynne Westcott. Dr. W. Wynne Westcott. And another personage, see the Golden Dawn symbolism. This is the banner of the East and the banner of the West. I want to show you also the author of the book, Israel Regardie. This is Israel Regardie, born November 17, 1907, and journeyed to the next dimension on March 10th, 1985. Again, Mr. Israel Regardie, who we ceremonial magicians, high magicians, owe so much to. We owe him so much. Okay, now we're going to go to the Kamea of the Sun. This is quite a book, and it's required reading, and there's a lot of memorization for the outer order of our order, which is based on these Rosicrucian and Golden Dawn style systems. We utilize a lot of these types of books for textbooks. I'm the Imperatrix of the Hermetic Order of the Alchemical Flame. And my full name is Rosemary, middle initials A, B, and my last name, Harper. Now, you see here, this is the Kamea of the Sun. It is soul. And you see these are the seal of the planet, the spirit Sorath, and the intelligence Graphiel. Now, we are going to make a sigil for the Archangel Michael, who is planetary archangel of the sun. In Latin, it's called Sol. The sun and the moon are ancient planets, considered ancient planets from the ancient systems, the ancient astronomy and astrology systems. Now, this Kamea it is a Kamea which you will notice has the numbers here. We've drawn it out for you. I'm going to give you first how we got it, okay? Here's what we're going to do, how we got to the numbers. Now, just as an aside, since I've developed a system of Age of Aquarius, Messianic Kingdom Feng Shui, remember, the Kamea of Saturn is exactly like the Bagua in Feng Shui. Just the Bagua, they round the edges. So it's the Kamea of Saturn, which was very good for use in the age of Pisces, which we're leaving, and we're going into the age of Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius now. So you can still utilize this, and we suggest that you do. But remember, it's a square of Saturn. And remember, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is a very restrictive planet, but it's very stabilizing. So, and it gives you longevity as well. So it has a lot of good qualities. So Jupiter is one of the rulers of Pisces. Jupiter and Neptune. This is the Kamea of Jupiter. So you might want to bring also Jupiter into effect and also Sol into effect, or the Sun, during this time, because, again, the age of Aquarius is going to be more restrictive, going to give you more longevity, going to give you more stability. So if you want to get a little bit of wiggle room for a little bit of success, you can go ahead and utilize this Kamea of Sol. Now, Archangel Michael, everybody finds a lot of strength in Michael, and this is the Kamea of Sol, and we're going to tell you how you get the solar logos of the Sephir of Tiferet, where you find the Archangel Michael in Kabbalah, and you get the solar logos as 666, and I'm going to show you how that is arrived at. All right, now if you take this Kamea, you have, which we're going to show you a representation here in a moment that's a little larger, but basically what you've got is you've got 6 vertically, 6 squares going horizontally, and diagonally 6 as well. So 666, and each of these, all of the numbers, when you add them up together, they equal 111. They equal 111 when you go horizontally and vertically and diagonally. They all equal 111. 111. All right? Now, because there are 6 going horizontal, going vertical, going horizontal, and going diagonal, because there's 6 in each of these, and you have 111, you end up with 666, the solar logos. Now, the reason we're going to use English gematria today to give you a sigil of the Archangel Michael, and we're going to utilize our an invention that I've developed and I've invented that I'd like to share with you. It's called Angel Optics. Okay, so we're going to show you also Pastor Rosemary's amazing Angel Optics psychic projection generator. Okay, very important. Now, and we'll show you ways to how, by using the device that we've developed, you're going to be able to evoke the planetary Archangel Michael and others as well. And I'll show you why I'm going to utilize the Kamea of Sol, and why I'm going to utilize English language rather than the Hebrew letters which are found on the inside of the rosy cross, because the one that's on the one that I showed you is from the rose cross, and that is where the rose in the center of the rose cross has Hebrew letters, and you can get that out of this book as well, The Complete Golden Dawn System of Magic by Israel Regardie. You can get that rose cross there as well to develop the sigil. Now, again, I'm going to show you how to use my new invention, Pastor Rosemary's amazing Angel Optics Psychic Projection Generator. Okay? Now, what we want to do is take the name Michael, and we want to find the English numbers that are associated, like M is associated with 13, I is associated with 9, C is associated with 3, H is associated with 8, A is associated with 1, E is associated with 5, and L is associated with 12. That is the English gematria. Now, that is going to work. That will work for the Kamea of Soul. If you want to use Hebrew, you're going to have to utilize the Golden Dawn Rose Cross. Otherwise, you won't be able to utilize it properly. All right? So why do people who speak English often like to use Latin, Greek, or Hebrew and Enochian and what they call the barbarous names of evocation? Why don't they use what they're used to? The reason is because in magic, the biggest problem is the lust for results. So if you use something you're familiar with, you might have the lust for results that might not enable you to manifest into the physical reality your true desire. So therefore, if you utilize something that you're not so familiar with, then your left brain may be tricked, and you'll, like the magician, you might trick the left brain and be able to go into your right brain and bring it to fruition for you more readily. So, we're showing you this because it's interesting and you can utilize this, but what we'd like to also say is that if English is not your first language, English becomes a barbarous language and is good to use. If it's not your first language, if your first language is some other language, your native tongue, then you might want to go ahead and use English as one of the barbarous names, and then English works very well with the Kamea of Soul to get this wonderful sigil for the Archangel Michael that I've prepared for you today, Archangel of the South, who rules over the hot, dry winds of the South, if you're using Earth coordinates. Okay, if you're using Earth coordinates. Whereas you're going to find Michael in the East. If you're using the celestial coordinates, you're going to find Michael in the East. Okay, the Archangel Michael. So, now we're going to show you how to make this square. And remember, it's 666, the solar logos. Whenever you see people utilizing 666 for any reason, they're bringing the light of the sun, solar light, into an area of darkness in order to bring light and healing to that area. What we want to do is show you the Golden Dawn Rose Cross, where you can utilize this. Again, this is the complete Golden Dawn system of magic by Ezra Rigardi. Which you can utilize is this Rose Cross. In the center of the Rose Cross is this rose that is in the center, and it is for use in making these names out of gematria for using Hebrew. Again, some people change the Hebrew into English phonetics and use that, but if you're using English, this Kamea is wonderful for using for Archangel Michael's name if you're using English. Now, so this is the Rose Cross here, and you see the rose in the center of the cross. So this is a representation that's larger, so you can see it. So you have the 3 Hebrew mother letters of Aleph, Mem, and Shin. You have Lamed, Yud, all of the letters here for the Hebrew letters. So that's a very wonderful system, and that's the system that we utilized when we did this sigil here, M. And this is Mem, Yud, Kaf, Aleph, and Lamed. And this is what you get. You put the circle on the first letter, and you put the line on the end at the last letter. Now, some people use a cross. You can use a cross because you're going to get a negative polarity if you use a line, and you're going to get a positive polarity if you use a plus. But remember, negative polarity has a magnetic effect. But if you're getting too much negativity in your life, you can put a cross. And if people are being pushed away too much and it's too much positive, then you can use a negative to bring in a more magnetic effect. So you remember, it's all about balance. We want to make sure we balance ourselves. All right, now, again, remember, this is the Kamea of Saturn, which is used in Feng Shui. And Kamea of the soul, which is used when America was first founded. There was a lot of using this kind of 666 kind of plot for land and for when they were surveying, and also they utilized the 666 to bring again light into darkness, to bring the light of the Son of God, and behind that is, of course, the star system of Sirius, the star system of Sirius. All right. The Kamea of soul, used for the Archangel Michael, the Sun. This is the monad here, the image of the Sun. So Michael is planetary Archangel of the Sun. This is a solar 666 solar logos Kamea magic square, and this is the sigil that spells out the name of Michael if you're using English gematria. Again, you've got M for 13, I for 9, C for 3, H for 8, A for 1, E for 5, and L for 12, giving you 51 equals 6. And you get 111 if you 111 in any of these directions. You're going to end up with 111. That's what makes it a magic square. So you take the first letter and you put a circle. So M is 13, I is for 9, C is 3, H is 8, A is 1, E is 5, and L is 12. So you start with the circle, end with the line or the cross, whichever is going to be something that works best for you. Now we're going to give you a representation of, we're going to show you this representation of the Archangel Michael's sigil using English gematria on the Kamea of soul, his planetary Kamea, and we're going to then show you how to evoke it. Now first you want to cause the energy to be pulled in. You want to pull the energy in towards you. Then you're going to want to, after the energy has been pulled in, you want to then project it in the direction that you want it to go. Now you want to psychically project this image of the sigil, because now you have the projective portion of the device, and you want to go ahead and project it using your intuitive mind. Use your 6th chakra, the one in the center of your forehead, and receive from the sigil. You've placed your will into the sigil with the first portion of the activity of the device, and then you project with the second lens. You project it then back out into whatever you are trying to strengthen or bring success to. And this gives you a very strong ability to project. A disclaimer is in order here. Remember, high magic can be dangerous. This is exclusively for entertainment purposes. If you're going to do any form of astrology angel magic or Ansara angel magic that we teach, you need to have proper classes and have a proper adeptitude when you first attempt these types of rituals, because it's high magic, and again, these are powerful forces. You don't want to try this if you're not, quite frankly, adept. All right. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel, and join us again next time.